Most websites promise they'll teach you how to code. The Odin Project makes a much bigger promise. It says it can prepare you for a real career in web development. That sounds like marketing, until you spend a few minutes exploring the website. Because almost everything here feels backwards compared to modern online learning. There are no premium plans, no certificates waiting at the end, no countdown timers, no AI tutor answering every question for you, and no endless video playlist encouraging you to watch just one more lesson. Instead, you're expected to build things, break them, fix them, and build something even better. That's what makes the Odin Project different. Not because it teaches programming. Thousands of websites already do that. It's because it tries to recreate the experience of becoming a developer, instead of simply explaining programming concepts. And once you understand that, the entire website starts making a lot more sense. The homepage is almost surprisingly plain. If you were expecting flashy animations or promises of six-figure salaries, you'll be disappointed. Instead, you're greeted by a simple headline. Your career in web development starts here. That's it. No distractions, no gimmicks, just an invitation to begin. That simplicity reflects the philosophy behind the entire project. The website isn't trying to sell you motivation. It's trying to help you build discipline. And that's a surprisingly important difference. As you continue exploring, another thing stands out. There isn't a pricing page, no locked lessons, no premium roadmap hidden behind a subscription. Every lesson, project, exercise, and learning path is completely free. That immediately raises an obvious question. How can something this extensive cost nothing? The answer is one of the biggest reasons developers respect it. The Odin Project is open source. Instead of being maintained by a company chasing subscriptions, it's built and improved by developers from around the world. When technology changes, the curriculum changes. When someone discovers a better learning resource, they can contribute it. When an outdated lesson is found, the community updates it. In other words, the course evolves alongside web development itself. That's a huge advantage in an industry where tools can become outdated within a few years. Now click Get Started. Most beginners expect the first lesson to teach JavaScript, or Python, or maybe even AI. Instead, you're introduced to something called Foundations. At first, it sounds a little boring, but it's actually one of the smartest decisions the curriculum makes. Most people assume programming is about memorizing syntax, variables, functions, loops, conditionals. Those things matter, but they're only part of the job. Professional developers spend far more time solving problems than writing syntax. They read documentation, research unfamiliar technologies, debug errors, organize projects, collaborate with teammates, learn new tools. The Foundations course starts by teaching those habits first. Programming comes after. That might seem slower than other courses, but it's also much closer to how real software development works. Scroll through the roadmap and you'll notice something interesting. Nothing feels random. Each lesson builds directly on the previous one. You begin by understanding how the web works. Then you prepare your computer, learn the command line, use Git, work with GitHub, build pages with HTML, style them using CSS. Only after you've built a strong foundation do you begin creating larger JavaScript applications. Some beginners wonder why they're not writing code within the first few minutes. The reason is simple. Writing code isn't usually the hardest part of being a developer. Managing everything around the code is. That's why the Odin Project introduces the tools professionals actually use every day instead of treating them like optional extras. One of those tools surprises almost everyone. Very early in the curriculum, you're encouraged to use Linux. For someone who's never programmed before, that sounds intimidating. Why change your operating system before you've even written your first application? Because many professional development environments are built around Linux. Most web servers run Linux. Cloud platforms rely on it. Back-end development often assumes you're comfortable using Linux commands. Rather than hiding that reality, the Odin Project introduces it early. It makes the first few days slightly more challenging, but it removes months of confusion later. Again, the website consistently chooses long-term understanding over short-term convenience. Another thing you'll notice is that the lessons don't try to explain absolutely everything. Instead, they regularly send you somewhere else. You'll read articles from MDN, official Git documentation, JavaScript info, React documentation, Node.js guides. At first, that feels strange. Isn't the course supposed to teach you? Then you realize that's exactly what it's doing. Experienced developers don't memorize every command, method, or framework. They know where to find reliable answers. Documentation isn't a backup plan. It's part of the workflow. Need to understand a JavaScript method? Open MDN. Working with React? Read the official docs. Trying to configure a back-end framework? Go straight to its documentation. The Odin Project builds that habit from the very beginning. Eventually, something changes. You stop asking, why doesn't this lesson explain everything? Instead, you start asking, where can I find the answer? That small shift completely changes how you learn. Instead of becoming dependent on tutorials, you become comfortable exploring unfamiliar technologies on your own. And that's one of the most valuable skills any developer can have. Because programming languages evolve, frameworks change, libraries come and go. But the ability to learn never becomes outdated. Then the projects begin. Instead of giving you another long lecture, the curriculum asks you to build something. A recipe website, a landing page, a calculator, a personal portfolio. At first, they seem simple, until you actually start building them. Suddenly, the layout breaks. Flexbox refuses to cooperate. Your CSS behaves differently than you expected. JavaScript throws an error you don't understand. For many beginners, this is the moment they think they're failing. They're not. They're experiencing real development for the first time. Professional developers don't write perfect code either. They experiment, break things, read documentation, fix bugs, and repeat the process until everything works. The Odin Project doesn't protect you from that experience. It throws you directly into it. And that's exactly why so many people improve so quickly. Because solving problems yourself teaches lessons that watching videos never can. Every major milestone ends with another project, not another quiz. Working software is the proof that you've understood something, not selecting the correct answer from 4 choices. As the projects become larger, another skill starts developing naturally: planning. Early on, everything fits inside your head. Later, you begin thinking about structure before writing code. How should these files be organized? Can this function be reused? Will this code make sense 6 months from now? By this point, you've probably noticed something. The Odin Project doesn't try to impress you. There are no daily login rewards, no colorful badges, no leaderboard telling you you're ahead of everyone else. At first, it almost feels like something is missing. Then you realize it was removed intentionally. Because software development isn't built on constant motivation. It's built on consistency. Some days you'll finish an entire project. Other days you'll spend hours fixing a single bug. Both days count. Both days make you better. Eventually, the curriculum branches into 2 full-stack paths. One focuses on JavaScript, the other on Ruby on Rails. Whichever path you choose, the philosophy stays the same. Learn the fundamentals, build real projects, solve unfamiliar problems, and become comfortable learning new technologies instead of memorizing old ones. That's the lesson hidden underneath every project, every article, and every exercise. The Odin Project isn't really trying to teach you a programming language. It's teaching you how developers think, how they research, how they debug, how they organize code, how they collaborate, how they continue learning long after a course is over. That's why experienced engineers recommend it year after year, because it's one of the closest simulations of real software development you'll find without spending $1. And that's probably the most interesting thing about this website. And if you enjoyed discovering this website, there are hundreds more hidden corners of the internet worth exploring. So if you don't want to miss the next one, consider subscribing. I post videos like this every week, uncovering websites, tools, and resources that most people never hear about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.